Hey, how's it going, Magician Faust here? Welcome back to part 3 of our Legend of Dragoon playthrough. Last time we left off, we found Shana in the depths of Hellena prison, and we are currently trying to make our way out. Last time the battery got a little bit low on my laptop, which is why we had to cut it a bit short, but this time we should be able to finish up, so let's hit continue. As you can see, we currently have Shana on our party, as well as Lavitz. We found him in the middle of the prison. He's the head of the first knighthood. So we've got us a decent party going. So before we go much further, let me check my health here. I think I will go ahead and use a healing potion just to get Dart up to full health. And then we will make our way this way. So we are trying to get out of the prison. Right. Head down here, and as you can see, the merchant's actually up here now. Oh, it's you. I'll give you a good deal. I believe he just offers the same stuff he had earlier. So, yeah, pretty much the same things as before. I don't think we really need anything that he has to offer us. So thanks, be careful. Everybody's on edge. So, yeah, we will just head on this way. And like before, if we head down when his back's turned, we don't have to fight that guy. Uh-oh. There's Fruegel. So, you are the red one acting like a prince. Then what? There's one answer. You and the leader of the knights are feed for the pet. After I mince you up. Lads, is this the head warden? His name's Fruegel. He is so bad, even the people of his own country are afraid of him. You have such a calm face, or are you paralyzed from fear? You attacked Celis, didn't you? No, I just gave them the order. Why did you have Shana taken away? I don't know. Emperor Dole said to just bring that girl back. The order was so trivial that I added the new one of annihilating Celis. Fruegel. Unforgivable. Alright. Now we have... technically, the commander from Celis was kind of the first boss battle, if you want to call him that, but I think most people, including myself, consider this the actual first real boss battle of the game. So, what we have now, as you can see, this will be the first time we get to use Shana. We do have two of the wardens on the side, and I am unable to actually attack Fruegel until I take these two out. So, we will attack them a couple times, and we'll take out these side characters before we start trying to take down Fruegel. And miss. Alright. So. And Shana is a unique character. Every other character in the game has an addition system that you've already seen. Well, Shana uses a bow and arrow, so what you'll see is she doesn't actually get any additions. So, she's already has a lower attack stat, but now, without the additions, she's actually unable to get any sort of a damage multiplier on her physical attacks. So, early on, it's not a huge deal, but later on, that'll actually make it to where she's doing very little damage with her physical attacks. But we will take out this guy. And now we can actually start hitting Fruegel. And as you'd expect from a boss, he does have quite a bit more HP and a little more bulk to him. Such a wimp. Hey, it's your turn. So, as you can see here, he's now called in some little more advanced henchmen. What I'll do is I will actually switch over, and we'll go ahead and use one of these spark nets. Why not? So I'll have Shana do it because she's actually my magical specialist here. So I can't get at least a decent multiplier on this. 160 is not too bad on a keyboard, in my opinion. As you can see, that did 16 damage, and this guy's already almost dead.
Yes. Double slash.
Ugh. I might as well take you to hell with me. Yeah, these guys have a sort of kamikaze attack when you kill them. They deal that little fire-based attack to every enemy, which did quite a bit of damage to Lavitz. We'll go ahead and use the other spark net on this one. And if you remember from last episode, we did talk about how Shana is a much faster character than the other two, and you should already be able to kind of see that. She's getting quite a few more turns than the other two boys are. He is now powered up. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to guard with Lavitz, so that when I do kill this guy, he takes a little bit less damage from his kamikaze attack. Hopefully, since he's powered up, I'm still able to take him out with this. It's going to do less damage. Not quite, but one more attack I believe should do it. There we go. Might as well take you to hell with me. And since Lavitz was guarding, he was able to tank that a little bit better. Now all we have to do is deal with Fruegel himself. And he's not too terrible. You can, as you saw me do earlier, I could guard if I wanted to, which would allow me to restore some health, take some less damage from him. But I think I'm good for now. Right. And I got 5 burnouts. I'll go ahead and use one of those on him. Why not? Oh man, I did really good that time. Get a rhythm. 184, alright. Still in blue health though.
Double slash.
Alright, everyone's getting down a little bit on the low side. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to guard up just a few turns here. As you can see, and I think I mentioned this before, but each time I guard, that particular character does restore 10% of its maximum health. And the damage does get cut in half, so with 3 characters, I'm only able to hit one of us at a time, so I should be able to heal up with more damage overall than he's dealing out. And if he hits Lavitz, that's great, because he's actually my bulkiest person in terms of defense here. Well, and I think that is probably good enough. Yeah, I'll use one more burnout. I have to save as many as I can, but let's see if I can remember that rhythm again here. Nope, not quite. At least he's down to yellow though. Oh! I got to talking, looked away, and missed an addition. Well, that is officially one missed addition for the run so far. Alright, he is in red health though, so we should be able to take it down here shortly.
Yes. Double slash.
There we go. Alright. And if you look at the screen here, you'll see 50 gold, 300 experience, and quite a few items and a night shield. So we definitely get a lot more experience and gold from these boss battles than we do from any of those random encounters we had earlier. Ah. Is he immortal? Let's get out of here. Shana. Let's get on the horse. Hurry. Bastard. Keep them from going, even if it costs you your life. And after all that, he's still up and running. Raise the bridge. Jailbreak. I'm actually surprised they didn't have that up already. Lavitz. Whoa. I think as soon as the warden heard that the girl was breaking out, that he would have went ahead and locked that bridge up tight. But good for us, though. Bring her back here, or you will be dead. You! When did you sneak in? Should we tell this to His Majesty Dole? Wait. I'll bring the girl. I'll bring back the girl. Otherwise, you would be dead by now. You go too, bastard. It doesn't matter. Everything is going just as I planned. Yes. They don't know they're in the palm of my hand. Alright, as you can see, the path has been blocked off, so we can't actually go back to the prison now, but we're trying to escape anyway. So, what you'll see if we try to go back through the forest to Selly's, there's actually a little tiny cutscene here that prevents us from going. So if we try to go this way, you'll see there's some soldiers up there. What is... It's coming from the forest. It seems that the Imperial Army is camped here. It's too risky for us. Yeah, let's take another route. So, can't go that way. It's essentially the game's way of telling us we need to go the other direction. So we'll go this way. There's a new enemy I don't think we've seen just yet. We got Vampire Kiwi. So we'll go ahead and take this thing out. Now, since Shana doesn't really have any additions to level up, I'm going to use these random encounters as a way to mainly attack with the other characters, just to level up their additions. Like I said, the experience and the gold from them is not really worth it in terms of time versus cost. As you can see there, it's 9 gold and 8 experience, split in 3 ways. But it is a decent way to get the additions leveled up, though. So let's continue on up this way into the Prairie. Lavitz, can you keep going? Yeah. It's one of the few times in the game you'll actually see multiple characters walking beside each other. Normally they all kind of pile up on top of Dart, so if we keep going this way... Oh no, you got shot. Hide yourselves. Does it hurt? It's just a scratch. But you gotta cover the wound. It can be treated later. We gotta run first. I will carry Lavitz. Shana, go first. Don't treat me like a child. I will go with you guys. I can walk by myself. Here they come. Let's go. If you look in the background, you could have, I don't know if you saw it or not, but that was Hellena Prison way in the background, I believe. Let's see if we can hide behind the tree. Hopefully that works. Uh-oh. There they are. Women first. then we might spare those people in Basil. Is this the fugitive? Don't be silly. Let's go look over there. Alright. Got us a lucky rabbit there. That was close. Alright. Now, got another random encounter here. And a couple more of those kiwi things from earlier.
Yes! Double slash!
Like I said, I'll just guard with Shana since she doesn't have any additions to worry about.
Harpoon!
Guard.
Yes!
There we go.
Slash!
Alright. Now, the ultimate goal for this area, if we head up this way, we're actually trying to get across this river here. It seems too far to jump over. So we got a little mini puzzle side quest, if you want to call it that, where we have to find a way across the river. First, we'll head back down this way. Such a trifle wound. Does it still hurt? A little bit. I learned first aid. I thought it would be useful, particularly in times like these. Shana, learning? That's something new. Mr. So-and-so might come back injured at any moment. Let's use the shack over there. Alright. So we'll head in here. Alright, got us new enemy here, two of them. And those are moles. So I'm just going to guard with Shana, no sense in using her to attack. The only thing it would do is kill him quicker, but like I said, I'll take the opportunity to mainly level up our additions on these things. Looks like Lavitz is getting a bit low on health, but that's fine. Guard. If I have to, I'll attack with her, but I don't think I should. Of course, these things can't attack Shana, the one I'm guarding with. That would make too much sense.
Yes! Double slash!
Come on. Yeah, this just shows you how much faster Shana is than everybody else. She's getting turn after turn while the others are pretty much having to wait it out. But we'll take him out. I'm not too worried about my health right now because, spoiler alert, we're about to get a free heal coming up in this shack where we take a rest break. And Lavitz is now level 5 and has Spinning Cane, so a new addition for him as well. We'll check on the status of those here in just a little bit, but before we head in the shack, there's actually a hidden chest behind this tree down here. It's a total vanishing item. And that's an item that really takes care of, it's like an instant kill on some minor enemies, so could be useful at some point. Here you go. Thanks. It's much better now. Seems we completely lost those fools from Helena. Dart, tell me about these last 5 years. It's okay, never mind. We don't have time for this now. It was a journey for revenge. It was a journey to find the guy who deprived me of something precious and kill him. I couldn't tell you, Shana. That's why I left by myself. The Black Monster? I only know the name. Nobody would tell me more about it because they said I was still too young. What is the Black Monster? What are you talking about? I have 2 homes. One is Selly's, where I spend time with Shana. And the other is where I spent time with my parents, my first home, which was taken from me by the monster 18 years ago. Neat. Dart's hometown 18 years ago. It was when I was 5 years old. He was assaulted by the Black Monster. We were lucky. Only 3 of us could get out from the village. But my father returned to the village. And my mother followed my father to the village to help everybody. But that's where the Black Monster was waiting. I was left alone, shivering, and waited for dawn. The sun revealed a foreign landscape. It was a completely transformed meat. And I found this. What I found on the ground was only this. It's a memento, the only thing my father carried around all the time. Dart, it's okay. I understand. Shana, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you. It's okay. I knew you would tell me someday. Don't say any more. So you just came back from a journey to bring closure to the past. I'm still not there yet. You said neat? It doesn't seem to be a village in this country. It was located farther north from here. I guess nobody even remembers its name anymore. Lavitz, tell me, what is going on in this country? Currently, our kingdom of Basil is at war with the Imperial Sandora. The war has spread all over Serdio. Why was the truce broken? Because of the dragon. The legendary monster added weight to Sandora and broke the balance of power. Then Emperor Dole started to be more aggressive. Dragon? No way. Such a thing can be used in war? Do you know something about it? I was swooped down on by a dragon before I entered Celis. I was overwhelmed. There was no way to escape from it. I was saved by a passing warrior. That's why I'm still alive. The dragon is advancing faster than I thought. We must do something, or it'll be too late. You need more casualties? Yeah, it's a war. Anyway, I have to go back to Indel's castle in Vale. There are so many things I have to report to King Albert. You know what, Dart? You guys should come along with me. Mr. Noish might know something about the Black Monster. I see there are royalty with a long history. I might be able to find out something new. It's a done deal. Lavitz, don't take chances. You are not completely well. You'll make a good wife one day. Thanks. Let's go. Alright. And if we walk over to the stool here, we can actually take a break, which is just a good way for us to go ahead and restore all of our health. So that's nice and helpful. But now we will head this way. And a little fun Easter egg you can do with the horse here. If I stand here and press the X button, you'll see that if I can line it up right. Come on. Yep, if the horse is looking, I can actually keep pressing the X button and make it walk over to me. So doesn't do anything, just a little, fun little Easter egg. Make it look at you and everything like that. But we will actually head up this way. And now we can see this tree here. Almost falling. Wait, if we carry this to the river, it can be a bridge, can't it? The blade won't last with this. So now that we've seen the tree, go back over to the shack, and you actually have to go up to the tree first. You can't grab this while you're here the first time. But there's an axe in the shack that we can grab and go knock down that tree. After this little battle here with another Kiwi, and I believe that's called a mantis. Yep, it's called a mantis. We'll heal with, or guard with Shana, excuse me. Like I said, we're not worried about anything from her because she doesn't have any additions. But we'll take these guys out, and we'll head back into the shack to grab that axe.
Yes! Double slash!
Guard.
Harpoon!
Let's take you out. Yep, there we go.
Double slash!
Alright. We'll head back in here. Now we can walk over to the axe and grab it. It is a pretty well-worn axe. I get it. We can knock down the tree on the cliff using this. Acquired axe from the shack. Like I said, you have to go and see the tree before it'll actually let you pick that axe up. Now we can go over here. See if we can't knock it down. If we put this tree across the river. May work as a bridge. Could be worth trying. Whoa. Right. Oh, whoop, shoot. Have to think about another way. But that was actually necessary to do, and we'll see why in just a moment. But now we can head back this way. And before we proceed too much further, there's actually a little hidden item I'm going to go grab. A lot of people don't really know about this, and this is an item I didn't even know about for many, many years until, honestly, within about the past 5 years. But over here underneath this rock, we'll get it after this hidden, or this random battle, pardon me. There's a hidden chest here underneath this rock. And you cannot actually get it earlier than this, earlier than after the guards, you get away from the guards from earlier. Because as soon as you get close enough to the rock to potentially go over there is when it triggers that scene where Labbit's got hit by the arrow. So you're unable to get it until after the guards are gone. But just a neat little item. Like I said, I didn't even know this was here for many, many years. I believe it was about 5 years ago, as the time of recording this, that was about the first time I knew about it, somewhere in that ballpark. But that will get us 100 gold. Alright. So, nothing else to do that way, so we'll head over here. And if we head up to the top right here, you'll see there's a little scene that says we can't go that way. Hellena must still be under guard. It's better to go across towards Selly's after the situation settles down a little more. But it just prevents us from going that way, just like the forest did earlier. Had those guards blocking the path. So our only direction now is to go back towards the river. Got us a little battle here. Shana, you can guard. Darts. We'll have to take out this crescent bee. I don't think we've seen one of those yet.
Double slash.
Guard again. Chew.
Harpoon.
Dart.
Yes. Double slash.
Power up. Okay. Go ahead and never attack. I don't feel like taking too terribly much damage. Typically, the power-ups make them deal, I believe, twice as much damage, so I don't think it would matter, but I'd rather just go ahead and not. They also take half damage, as you can see. So that should do it, though, with another double slash there. Alright. Takes care of that random encounter, and let's head back up towards the river. What's that? That's what I call a convenience. You call it a tree, I call it a real convenience. We can cross with this. So, not only did we get the tree, but we didn't even have to carry it down the stream. Or down the cliff, excuse me. We'll head over here, up this way is a chest. Grab this. Angel's Prayer, alright. And the game is pretty good at giving you some free items throughout it, so as you saw earlier, I didn't really buy a lot of attacking items. I mean, I bought a few, but not too many. A lot of people like to play this game using a ton of attack items. I think that the attack items make the game a little on the easy side. So I use them, but I don't spam them as much as some other players might do. But that's just my play style. So I usually like to use more of the abilities of the characters themselves. So power up, of course. So let's go ahead and we'll just spam the attack with everybody. Try to take you out quickly before you can hit us really hard.
Yes. Double slash. Harpoon.
This should do it.
Yes.
Yep, that'll do it.
Double lash.
Alright. Takes care of that. Alright, we can talk to these people here. You look like a civilian. What is the matter? What do you mean, what's the matter? It's your knight's fault. Hold on, I'm a knight of Basil. We should be allies. I'm your enemy. We escaped from Sandora. Honey, don't say that or we're going to be arrested. But these knights destroyed our lives. We couldn't stand living in Kazas and ran away from there. Please excuse us. You don't need to excuse yourself. King Albert always lends a helping hand to sufferers, even those from an enemy country. What? Son, are you hungry? Yes. Then have this. Thank you. You. If you go through here, you'll find Bale. You can go there if you like. But we don't know anybody. Why don't you go to my house? It's too big for my mother and myself anyway. You are? My name is Lex. I am a knight in the service of King Albert. Thank you very much. How kind of you, Sir Lavitz. So, just a neat little scene there to kind of show a little bit more character from Lavitz. But that will get us out of the Prairie. Now we can head north of Serdio. So we are now coming into the Limestone Cave. Let's see here. How long have we been playing? About close to 40 minutes it looks like, 35, 40 minutes. Before we go much further, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and wrap up this part just so that the next part of the game, we can go through the cave. But we'll go ahead and save here. We got quite a little bit done, story-wise and explanation-wise. So we'll save. And if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it so much if you'd give it a thumbs up, like the video down below. And if you want to make sure that you don't miss the next part when it gets released, go ahead and subscribe as well. If you have any comments for me as far as anything I might be able to do to improve the game quality or the video, audio, anything like that. I'm having a great time playing through this game, and I just want to make sure you guys enjoy watching it as well. But other than that, thanks again for watching, and I hope you all have a great rest of the day.